first doing some Twittery things. So you'll have to give me just a moment. I also apologize if you guys hear some of my fans or that plane in the background. Actually, I need to double check what. Okay, everything does look good for that. I'm just getting some social media things out of the way, so. Okay, there goes the tweeter thingy-majigger. That goes out. I'm going to switch over to the Ifiron page real quick. And then I have my own please let me know if any of the audio sounds off, if I seem way too quiet and the background noise seems too loud. Levels for me look fine, but that doesn't mean they are fine. So. We will see here real soon. Okay, so I have a list of things that I need to work on. That is not it. Oh, right, to-do list. So I have this massive to-do list, and I swear I've already done demon. Oh god. Nope. I need to find my list of articles. A few things have changed on me. Has this actually been done? Or was this the draft article I had? Oh, look, it's got 3 words. I think this is not it. Okay, I'm going to open up this to-do list in a separate tab. Yeah, there's a lot here. I need to go to a few other pages, though. Because I want to link some of these. So, here I have this where I created the species title of angel, but here I reference angels in the Great Tree. So we're going to quickly go in here and find where, ahaha. Oops. Angels. Actually, I'm realizing this might be... Yeah. I'm going to increase the size of that. Just because I'm blind. Ooh, I spelled hierarchy wrong there. Okay. It's complaining. So I actually have Grammarly installed, and it basically tells me when I am wrong. So we're trying that. Realized I was a little bit in the dark. And overall, I think that. I'll look at the to-do list and just delete these. All right. So, I am shocked I have not actually done demons, but instead of trying to go through too much of that, I think I'm going to try to get through the various races of the world, because I actually haven't filled them out, and I have a little notebook here where I have a bunch of notes, and actually I have some underwater races too. So, I'm going to increase this just a little bit. So yeah, there's a lot we have to do, or that I have to do. So let's take a look at... Oh, this won't let me filter. I have 210 items on this list. And I'm about to just add so much more. Let's go back to articles. Okay, so we have the Aarakocra here, but I actually need to rename them. And hold on. Sort by category. Nope, we're going to sort by type. We're going to go through all of these. Okay, those are characters, those are generics. Because the races are going to be good for me to do a foundation. And I have a bunch of them. Okay. Settlements. I've got a lot of settlements I got to do. And species. A few of these I have to rename. So I'm going to get a little... I've got some more notes here. So this is just a checklist. And I'm going to quickly write down some of these that I need to rename. We're going to start with Azamar. I need to rename the Eladrin. I need to rename the Aarakocra. Let's see what else do we have. Dragonborn, I had a new name. Lizard folk. Cat folk. Some of these are too generic. The Furbolge. The Kanku. Turtles. The Genasi. I think I had a new name for the Warforged. I gotta remember. Rename the Aarakocra and Catfolk, you say? Name them Rito and Khajiit. I can't do Khajiit. That's also taken. Oh, there were two other races I had. Molefolk. Molefolk. That's just hard to say. By the way, hello Jade and Bearfolk. Some of these were just temporary names I had for these. Oh, and Tieflings. Yeah, everything else I pretty much had. Like, all of my sea races are actually pretty much fine. I may need to go through and rename the elves. So let's see. Asmar need a new name. So first place I'm gonna go just for. So one of my favorite places is fantasy name generators. And sometimes they will I think they have. Nope. Ooh, fantasy plant names. We're gonna need to remember that one. Racer names. That's funny. I'm mostly just looking around here for. I thought they had like I thought they had a race generator, a race name generator. That's racers. So I was looking under species, but that's not it. Oh, world tree names. But yeah, and then there's fantasy stuff. You know, we're just... Okay, so here's what we're going to do. And this is actually something I do on a regular basis. Here's the next good thing. Google Translate. So I need to find something that kind of... oh, hey. We're going to go with... I think it was either... Yeah, we're going to do Scottish Gaelic. Oh, I need to swap these two. Really? Damn it. So usually what I'll do is I'll start to enter something into Google Translate and try to get a rough name for it. So right now I'm actually looking at the Eladrin. As I'm trying to come up with a language that the Asmar are going to work with. Oh, actually, hold on. No, I think I had one. Latin. Nope. Okay, they don't do that. Nope. Whoa. Yeah, no, they don't like that. Okay, so we're gonna go with this. So I actually kind of like this as a race name, so that's what we're gonna do. The Angelus. So I'm gonna make sure to write that down. The Angelus. Cool. Do I actually have the Eladrin? No, but I have the Aarakocra here. Okay. I've got a lot here. Okay, so we're going to look at the Aarakocra. Trying to think of a good... I kind of want to do Japanese. And I don't want to do that. Broken person? Oh, I do like that. Chojin. Oh, that's actually really cool. I think I'm going to do that. I also kind of like the idea of kind of a more, oh, what is the word for it? It's, for kind of like a more oriental style, species. Okay, dwarf is the same, that's not changing. Dragonborn did get changed. Wait, hold on. What? Oh, that's the category that I put it under. Yeah, the Samle is a... yeah, the Samle is basically a imaginary friend. Do I not have Dragonborn on here? Oh, yeah, I do. Okay, here it is. This one I already know. I already renamed them Dragonbloods. Ha, the Cuddleborn. Okay, what else are keeping their names? Why do I have 2 Tritons? And also, I think I wasn't naming them Tritons. Yeah, no, I wasn't. These are, Neonians. Those are basically Aquaman. Okay, so there's a few more that I need to... Okay, so Tabaxi is what we had. But I want to go... I want to do a more African name. The problem is I don't know... I actually can't recognize which of these are... Which ones are African languages? Because there's a lot of African languages. I know that much. So So I think... Where is it? Oh, they don't have that. No, but they have Swahili. The Pakajama? That sound... I don't think that's the correct one. What are you trying to suggest? Translate from Malay? There are a lot of languages. We're gonna see if there's a better one to use. Ooh, Zulu. Yataki. I actually really like that too. The Yataki. So we're going to change this to Yataki. It seems to take that out of draft, which is weird. Okay. Oh yeah, we had 2 Triton ones, and I need to get rid of one of these. What is that column? Oh my god, that was painful to watch. Ah! Checked if complete. Oops. Nope, I didn't go far enough. I apologize if that makes anyone sick doing that. Yeah, we'll have to get back up to some of those. But Triton, I actually need to delete that page. Oh my god, really? Hey, cool, that worked better. Okay, so we have...
Great.
What the hell was that? I think that was my Google Home. Okay. For Bullish, I do actually have... I do think I have the language for that. Which is... Shoot. What are the furballs again? I'm trying to remember. I know what they are, it's just I... Oh! Throwing my pen around everywhere. Why does Fwam... Giantess? That just translates to giantess. Flum hair. I know I'm butchering that pronunciation because it's never what it looks like. I'm probably gonna mess... This one I'm probably gonna mess with more. So we're probably gonna do... Let's just do the FOM. Okay. I'm gonna check that off. Let's see. There were a few others. Oh, I already did Dragonborn, which are the Dragon Bloods. Okay, Kenku is another one I wanted to rename. We're gonna... Okay, I'm gonna go back to Latin. Oh! Okay, the word mimic translates quite a bit. I don't like any of those. Those don't work well. So the main... I'm putting mimic in here only because of their ability... because of their mimicry. Let's also go with the Monero. I kind of want to do that for a monster, though. Monero sounds like an awesome monster name. Speaking of, we're going to grab another notepad thing. I'm actually going to write this down in here. And it's Monero, Japanese for mimic. Which is probably going to make for a cool demon. Because I really like... oh, this one's imitation. But that doesn't give me an actual translation. I'll deal with that in a bit. So yeah, we have a lot of these races written out, and not a lot of them published. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go down the line, and we're going to, unless someone has a suggestion for what they want to see me work on, you must read these hints and tips. Oh. Guild only. Type the right bracket and start writing the first 3 letters of any of your image. Okay. Take. Oh, Demetrius and Janet, you guys are fantastic. That is not the only species that you're a parent of. Alright, so this is the Angelus, which are basically my world's equivalent of Azamar. And so I'm going to kind of go through some of this. So we're going to go with the anatomy and more... We're going to go down the line a bit. We might jump around. I'm kind of just double checking this. Okay, so... Oh, here's some good ones. Average lifespans. For this one, I'm going to do... They're going to be 150 years on average. They're half angels and half humans. But I'm going to give them the variation. We're going to do average height, 6 feet. Because why not? Geographic distribution. The Angelus are incredibly rare and do not have a central geographic location. No, Grammarly. I appreciate you trying to help, but that's wrong. What the hell? Oh, that was weird. Had something on my teeth. Angels are more likely to appear in areas angels have interacted with other humans. Don't stop telling me that it's singular. Ooh, facial characteristics and features. Okay, this is a cool one. This is one I'm kind of keeping from D&D, and it's Angelus are born with tattoo. Yeah. Tattoo like markings. Oh, okay, well this might... I'm actually going to put this down here. Body tint and coloring. With tattoo-like markings on their bodies. My color and variations of how these markings appear are dependent on their ancestry. Dependent on their angelic ancestors. So certain Angelus are actually going to have different markings based on who their... Yeah. I'm getting around to it. I'll touch on the elves here soon. I don't know if that actually fell under that. Angelus tend to take on the societal... Oops. Tend to take on the societal norms of the culture they are born into. Angelus ears are pointed similar to the elves and are often mistaken for them. Yeah, I know. Domestication, none. Uses and... No! That's horrible! Sapience. Oh boy. Yeah, this gets a lot into things. A lot of these are not specific to the Angelus, because they're kind of a mixed... Characteristics, yes. I think I'm going to tie these... I think I'm going to tie them to a similar state that the tieflings are, which I actually have to come up with another name for. And I might actually jump to those. But, this gets into a little bit of history for my world. No, hold on. Okay. Current history, the angels interacted with beings of the material plane. Lots of links. Getting everything connected. Under the guise of the other races, interbreeding was not uncommon. These unions resulted in the first of the Angelus. Named for their angelic heritage. And then here we're going to skip ahead a bit. Oh, hold on. I tried to do this. So Ifiron is the continent in which currently the Tales from the Tavern game is going on. And so for a lot of the histories, I try to be specific to certain regions. And I'm going to have to update these as I get more into different regions. And during the reign of the Demon King, which I actually should make its own article. I need to double check something. These are metadata. I need that. No, I don't need that metadata. Tag references. That's what we're looking for. Because at the bottom here... Ah, here we go. Okay, so... I need... What is it? No. It's not a myth. It's actually a Okay, this might actually have to be a generic article. Yeah. That's a generic article. So this is a thing I haven't really gotten into so far, but there was a period of time in which the Ifiron was ruled by a demonic king. It was like for 400 years. I keep adding more tags because it's important. During the reign of the Demon King, the angels came to Ifiron to aid the people in overthrowing the Demon King. This is actually a person. I need to remember what person. Came to Ifiron to aid the people in overthrowing the Demon King. During this time, sparked the first of the Angelus to appear in Ifiron. making rolls that would later result in downfall of the Demon King. No, stop. I really need to just add that to my dictionary. Naming traditions are based on their culture. I mean, yeah, some of these are not relevant. So we're going to go back to generic. I don't have scientific classifications. Yeah, this is actually me looking up some rules for things. So they do have dark vision. Oh. Angels are able to see in the dark. That's about it. So a lot of these are just not useful. Because of their celestial heritage. They have resistance to necrotic and radiant attacks, making them for... Oh, hold on. Oh. Comma. So, by the way, how is everyone doing tonight? I probably should have mentioned. I think I might be doing a dice giveaway. I gotta find the dice, but we'll see.
Frankie is still outside.
Oh, she is?
Yeah, I didn't see her, but she's okay. So she's still outside.
Okay. Okay, I'll try to get her back in before I go to bed. Whenever the fuck that is.
If she doesn't, she'll be around.
So you're still addicted to Fire Emblem, Jade. But also Pokemon hunted earlier today. Awesome. That is good to hear. Nope, none of these are pages that I needed. That's the page I need. Shoot. Okay. All right. So one thing I'm gonna do. Oh, that is just background stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna save changes because it's always good to save your changes. So some of these are I need to make sure. Okay, so navigation category. I've got a lot of these. Races. Give me a second to actually pull up the... I want to make sure I'm getting the navigation right. Yes, I am. Perfect. Wrong thing. Okay, so that goes in the races. So I think I'm technically going to make its parent article. Ugh, no. Yeah. We're going to make its parent article the humans. Because I said so. Adult advisory. Adult advisory realistically just needs to be over this whole thing. So we are going to... I'm then going to preview this. Okay, so this isn't a lot. However, this is a lot better. And at some point I will probably do... I'll probably try to do a short story on this. So here's what I'm going to do. Wow, I have not signed into Trello in a very long time. So I'm actually going to do a Trello board. Go figure. Personal boards. I need to create a new one. We are going to title this Short Stories / World Building. And I'm actually going to move this over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. Because this is... I really like Trello. It's very useful. Short stories. And then we're also going to do WorldAnvil articles. So short stories, we're going to do Angelus. Simply because I like trying to do short stories on all my different articles, but doing it when I'm kind of doing mass ads is difficult. Okay, so with this, I actually like the way that this is looking, and so we are going to unupdate that. Hey, Meep! Welcome! I just finished up a new article, and it's for a race called the Angelus. They're half human, half angels. We're going to hit save. I think we'll be fine. Okay, and I think, yep, that was my phone vibrating for WorldAnvil. Oh, that's weird. It said uncategorized. Weird. Oh, I could probably do an excerpt. Union, angels, and humans. I think so. I think that works. How are you doing this evening? Okay. So I think that gets the Angelus off of my list. But I don't think I actually had them in here. Yeah, no, I don't think I did. Okay, we're gonna look at Ifiron because I know it just listed Dark Elves, which is technically incorrect. Dark Elves, there we go. They are supposed to be Moon Elves. So, Katie actually brought up a very interesting point, which was, what about my elves? I actually have not worked on my elves nearly as much, so we're going to do that. Hey, thank you, Meep! Thank you for the cheer. I think I still have it that 100 bits. I will doodle something on a note card or a piece of paper that I have nearby. Because that's fun. Alright, so I do have a bunch of my different elves, but I don't think I have all of them. Okay, so there's the sun elves. But yes, if there's something you guys want to see me work on, or have questions about my world, please ask me, and I maybe something worth working on. Wow, do I really not have an article for the dark elves? Or, sorry, the moon elves, because that's what I named them as. Alright, so we're going to get into the different elves. I want to work on sand elves, because that's actually something that I haven't done a lot of. Oh? I've never been here before. Yeah, so, as Nerdlebot just said, if you donate bits, you can make us do silly things. Yes, this is the exact... So this entire WorldAnvil is for our Tales from the Tavern game. It's a D&D stream that normally we do on Fridays, but tonight we had a perfect storm of people not being able to make it. And so instead, I'm sitting down and I'm doing some world building today. You know what's going to be interesting? I think sand elves are going to be the only ones I don't have deal with dark. The only ones I'm not going to have dark vision, because they spend most of their time in the desert. Alright, so, physical design of the species. Oh wow, there's actually a race I don't think I included in my list of things to do. I don't think I actually have a name for them yet. Hold on. This is just a complete side note. Maybe the sand elves are only active at night because it's hot. I mean, that's true. Well, yes and no. Oh, the Crystallians. I had a name for them and I didn't use it. The Crystallian actually came up in the last game we played. He was one of the bouncers. Oh, no, I know what I'm going to do for their extrasensory perceptions. They are not going to have dark vision, but they are going to basically have tremor sense. Because they spend a lot of time on the sand and dealing with things that like to hide in the sand, because I'm a jerk like that. A whole race of Toph? Similar to humans in structure. Are similar to humans in structure. I mean, yeah. Stand. I don't know if I want to make them taller or shorter than humans. I haven't really decided. I think I want to make them taller. The ultimate being. Let's see. But are larger in height. That works. Okay. Unlike most elves, sand elves do not have the ability to see in the dark. However, they do have the ability to sense motion through the ground. Especially in sandy areas. I think that's a lot cooler than dark vision, personally. So a lot of these are kind of handled by the elves. So I'm not really getting as much into those. Okay. Yeah, they kind of live the same lifespan as elves. Okay, average height is about 7 feet. Because I said so. Sand elves are largely located in I feel like saying desert biome is the incorrect thing to say, but that's what's coming to my mind. Main areas they can be found are the Wind Desert, which is actually on Ifiron. And, oh god, hold on. I need to actually pull up the map. I forgot the Skiactria. I might have had a name for that desert. It is the correct thing, just sounds weird because games. Okay. Yeah, so, Skiactria, this is probably the main place that they're located. I actually haven't done anything for Skiactria, so that's I'm just gonna have to put a link to that. Sand elves have dark skin tones from extended periods of time in desert biomes. Yeah, there's a lot of this that just... Okay. So, the history of the Sand Elves. Okay, we're going to get into kind of the cosmology background. So... I'm going to apologize on some of my poor writing. This is also all first drafts, so... I'm going to cut out this part of her name. When crafted the elves, she created sand elves from desert sands. God, there's Wow, I wrote one sentence and I'm like, well, shit, that's most of what I had. She blessed them with gifts to... gifts to help them survive in locations she normally would not reach. Because she's the goddess of water. So, you know, that's fun. The Sand Elves, in turn, praise her. Why are you telling me? Oh. Grammarly is sometimes smarter than me. The deposits of water that can be located. God damn it, Nerdlebot. Oh no, they learned to do capitalism. No, I do need some of that. God, what is the plural of oasis? Oasis? Oasises? That looks wrong. Oases. Okay, hey, I learned something new. Okay, so here we get into Ifiron. And then I'm going to create a new tab for, or a new section for Skiak Tria. I swear I can type. Because I do actually have some stuff for Skiak Tria. Alright. However, I may need to go back and reference things. Hey, Meeps! Oh my god, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. If you really do want me to draw something, I absolutely will. I will know I am terrible at drawing. We're gonna go back to Ifiron. So there's a specific myth, there's a specific story on Ifiron that I need to figure out what it was. Also, I'm Bit Boss now. Hey, good job. Regions. But yes, congratulations on getting up to being the Bit Boss. Oh wow, I don't have a lot here. Oh, that has not been filled out. Great. There was supposed... Oh, you know what? I think it's in the Southern Spear. God damn it. Yep, guilds and factions. History, okay. Ah, here we go. Oh, oh, doodle a little heart with a face. That is 100% doable. Give me a second to find my... I swear I could not find my head if it was attached to my body. I'm sure I already fucked this up. Yeah, this is not a heart. I can also... You'll run some paper. I've got plenty of paper. It was just finding a blank page, but yeah. It's an anatomically correct heart. And by anatomically correct, I mean it sucks. Here, I'll do one more. There you go. I hope that's better. Alright. So where was I? Oh, right. Oh, holy crap. This is new. I actually need to update this history. Update Southern Spear history to include the Sand Elves. All right. So, I had his name right there too. Valian. Oh, do I actually not have a page for him? Is that just gonna take me to... Yup, that's what I thought. Modern day Southern Spear. He encountered... the Sand Elves living on its fertile soil. They taught Valian cultivation of the... There's a fruit, Undalen fruit. We're gonna see what that takes me to, because I'm sure that's not what I think it is. Yup, that's what I thought. Wow. Oh, I have that listed under species. Okay. And its many uses. Soon after Sand Elves and their home became part of the Conclave of Races, establishing the modern Southern Spear. Okay, cool. There's one other piece. Oops. During the Dragon War, when Southern. When the Southern Spear and Quine cut off from the rest of the Conclave was knowledge of the area from the Sand Elves that kept the cities alive. Because during that time they were actually cut off north to south from everywhere because the Dragon War took place geographically. I'm actually gonna pull this up. Oh hey, I actually have a map of the Southern Spear. It's not you, but shoot. Oh, shoot, my computer glitched. I can't hear anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, so during that time they were cut off because there was a war going on in this area. And that kind of made transportation down to these parts difficult. Okay. And then Skioctria. I need my notebook. Because there is a specific race of people that they're kind of at war with. Deep in the central. Here, I need more space. This is the home of the Sand Elves. Would it be Imperial? Hold on. Dictionary.com. Imperial. Like or pertaining to an empire. Okay. That is pretty much what I thought it was. Okay, the imperial nature of the Ironians. Cause them to be at war with each other for millennia. So the Ironians, to be specific, I'm just going to add that. Millennia, because I can't spell. It's not at war. It's that conflict. The Sandals' home cities are unknown to the Ironians, making any efforts to combat them difficult. One-sided. The deserts are inhospitable to those who do not know how to navigate it. Yeah, this was actually something I already knew about. Some of these things are hard for me to get into. Sandals speak a dialect of Elvish that is sounds grainier and often difficult for some to maintain, or for some often rough on the voice, those not trained in it. I don't like doing this at technological level because it's kind of similar across the board. I will do dress code. Sand elves are more likely to be seen in cloaks covering much of their bodies to shield them from the sun. Wide-brimmed hats are also commonplace. I'm being relatively short about some of these. And some of this I actually have to play out games to really get a feel for their culture. But so it's a lot of just kind of building on itself, and as I learn more about a specific culture, I get more into it. So yeah, some of these things are hard for me to do. Beauty ideals, gender ideals, courtship ideals, relationship ideals. Yes. I do not have enough information about Skiatria to really get into major organizations and naming traditions. That is something I need to think a lot more on. So for now, this is going to be I have to come back to this. So this is definitely going to be a work in progress. let's see, the harsh sun and stinging sands. Are seen as comforts to... No, not comforts. Yeah, the harsh sun and stinging sands. I like that. Okay. Display title. I mean, I'm pretty much the author under most of this, so whatever. Okay, categories. Races. Their parent article is going to be elf. Elves. I think these are fine. Okay, so I'm going to uncheck that from draft, and I'm going to do... Well, actually, before that, we're going to preview this. You know what will help is that if I click save, that would have been terrible had something bad happened. Okay, this has some information on it, so it's useful. For those who want, that is actually the that is the link to the WorldAnvil that we're working on here. All right, so we are going to then do this number. Bah, bah. Nope, nothing. Oh, hey, would you look at that? That worked. Okay, next is to make sure that that is properly showing up in the table of contents. Yes. What do I have on the Sun Elves? Nothing! Oh, right. We're gonna go to Trello as well. Did I close? No, I did not close out of Trello. Okay, a short story for the Sand Elves. Okay, we're gonna go back to articles, and we're gonna take a look at what else we got. Yes, please, at any time, if you guys want to see me cover something specific, I can. I feel like I also need to just make a bunch of draft articles that deal with these, or actually go through my to-do list. God, I'm split on this. Oh, yeah. All of the devil princes and... Oh, fuck. Hey, Valiant. I do not feel comfortable actually covering Valiant yet. Try rock. Create location with... Did I... Trials of the Warrior. And that's located in Anar. Where is that? Ooh. That's not there. That's in Divine Deity. Huh, holidays. Great. I do not feel comfortable right now doing holidays. Oop. So let's... Okay, so I did a few races already. But I feel like since I've already published the Sun Elves, I should probably actually touch on those. They have a bit more history to them. Where are they? There they are. God, the leech flies. Okay. Sun Elf, where I have nothing written. And this is where I actually need to pull up some rules again. Elf. Great. Oh, there they are, High Elves. So technically these are just High Elves. But they have more history to them, so... Cool. We're done there. They are pretty much built like humans. Really? Yeah. Okay. Physically similar to humans. The exception of and keen hearing. The exception of their pointed ears. Yay. Extended. Yep, this a lot comes to... Okay, I will get into body tint. So I'm actually making it so they can't get sunburned, but they're not immune to fire because I'm not giving them that. That's just how I roll. Do not get burnt from being in direct sunlight. So they never tan. These guys are kind of boring, now that I'm realizing it. Creation of the elves. Blinn. Took a piece of the sun and crafted the sun elves. Oh no. Which one's colder? This one's colder, therefore yeah. This may be the last race I do for tonight. Because I might want to get into some more interesting things. Like monsters. There's some monsters I have in one of my books that I have not touched on yet. Like the most recent note, I have venomous frogs. And yes, I mean venomous, not poisonous. Also sky sharks, because I'm a jerk. Okay, so Blinn took a piece of the sun and crafted the sun elves. I feel like there was more I wrote for the. There was more I wrote for the sand elves, and I'm. Why am I doing that? I could just. I'm doing this way too complicated. All right. I talked a little bit more about their relationship with her. Yep, they were placed in lands that the sunlight touched. No, hold on. Oh. I'm just looking at some things real quick. Okay, we're good. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. It is tradition for the Sun Elves to give thanks to the sun and prefer to spend their time in its warmth. Now for this, I'm only going to do Etherean history, because otherwise it gets a little complicated. And by complicated, I mean there's a lot. You know, there's a continent called, I wish I could spell the locations that I made up correctly. Okay, Sun Elves have a long tradition, hold on. Trying to get this right. My brain is farting. Let's see here. There's a lot involved with them. One of the driving forces. Keeping back the orcs. In the Silver City. the Eternal Guard. I need to remember what article type it's going to be. I think it's going to be a formation, or hold on, because it has to do with military. I think I'm going to do with organization. That's what I'm going to go with. The highest ranking members are mostly the Sun Elves. They are found outside Silver City. Many can draw their roots. I wish I could type today. You know, that would actually make this whole world building thing a lot easier. Many can find their roots back to it. Their roots there. Throughout Etherian history, they have taken pride in military superiority and victories. This is tough because they are very widespread, but I need to develop a bit more. I need to develop more of the world. I need to get into some of the deeper cities and the histories. I had a history written down. Oh, they might be on my phone. I've got a lot of questions in my little notebook here. One of them that I came across was, what are crops of undersea peoples? Okay. For now, we're going to call that. And I'm bored with doing the races. So we are going to go look at something else. First off, why is this a thing? Get the fuck out of here. So what do you guys want to see me make? Out of, like, a different category? Or is there something from one of the streams that you want to see me actually write a bit more on? Because again, this little book here has a lot of things I can pull from. I can keep going on some races. I'm a little less... I want to do a little less with them right now. But I can do some monsters. I can go into detail on a city. What else do I have here? There's some locations I can... There's some other locations I can get into. I can do a holiday. I can do some events. Oh, you know what? While you guys give me something to work with, there is actually a location in my world I want to explore. I need to go to... okay. So I actually need to pull up Photoshop. And at this point, I really needed to do this. So, quick detour. I'm going to be working on a map real quick, because I realize I don't actually have a proper map of the Sea of Shards. And by that, mostly I mean... Oh my god. Oh, that's my downloads folder. That is... that has seen better days. Maps? Nope, that's the star map. Oh, okay, so here's Devin Rude's map. I have a copy of it. Specifically so I can fuck with it and not destroy the file that Devin sent me. No, I absolutely do not want to update those. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn off all of the text. No. No, we're not. We are going to crop. Oh, whoa. Too much. Because... oh, I need to get Croc Me in there. Why did I have to make all these islands at an angle? Makes it so much harder. But yeah, essentially I will not be saving what I'm doing here. So, Devin put a ton of frickin' detail into this. And you know what, I think we're going to call that good. So we're going to do File, Save As, a PNG. And this is going to be Sea of Shards. Oh god, how big did I make it on accident? Shit. Because that just took a while to save. Oh, I know what I did. Oops. That's 12 megabytes. Nope. No, we're gonna save as. I remember what I did. I saved it as a JPEG because it's a more compressed image. Sea of Shards. .jpeg. Because there is a file limit to yeah, we're gonna go with this. Just click OK. So you guys are gonna get to see me make a map. And my absolutely terrible... oh, please be small enough. So the reason I need to do a Sea of Shards map is actually because we've been doing quite a few campaigns in the Sea of Shards, and I really need to Yeah, there we go. Okay. So there's that. Oop. Ah, damn it, that's right. Okay, so this marker. Okay, pin type. We're gonna do. I think I want to do this a red skull. Danger. Danger red. Title. Island with no name. Because this is actually going to be create a new article and link it. Island with no name. Yeah, geographic location. Create and link. Create marker. Ha ha ha, got it right. So for now we're going to do, for now I'm just going to fill these out. Okay, so this is Espar. Eclax. Krognia. Breberg. God, these are some fucking weird names. And I know, I made them. Breberg. Breberg. Zukar. I'm going to link all of these later, because it's going to... So Druce is actually one of the ones that the players were recently at. And there's a few like little areas that I actually want to... that are actually like underwater. Okay, so that's Gruic Straw. Klana. Clearis. Ushana. Ushana means family. God, that's a fucking weird reference. And then we have... Oh, God, these islands are rough. Eshium. Or Eshium, depending on how you want to go about it. And then Aflio. Oflio. No, that's not what I wanted. I think that's how I spelled it. Off. Afleo? Afleo. Some of these were put into a random generator, and I've just kind of been, you know, going along with it. So there's a few. So right here, there's actually a reef. I had a name for it. I don't think I have it written down in here. That might be on my old map. Shit. And that is not in this room. Okay, I'm gonna have to get back to that. Because I marked out on my old map where all of the reefs and stuff were. Because there's some big underwater areas. I'm also not marking this one because that is Nephlia and that's its own map. Which, in all honesty, I can do some more maps. I do like maps. Oh, these are layers. That's right. Ooh, I do have Devonru's Compass Rose. So we're going to save the changes to this. Ha ha ha! There we go. I like the island with no name. Which actually, the lore behind this, the most that I'm going to reveal, is that the island with no name, it's called that because whenever the name of it is written down, it disappears. Krognia is also a pretty much ghost ship graveyard. There's like storms that kind of surround this area. So yeah, just fun stuff to explore. And eventually, damn it, I need to actually put cities and city markers on this. But I actually might just do individual maps for each of these little places. This is going to be the biggest headache for me to actually work on. Yeah, okay, so we're going to go back. That was fun, because I realized that there's some other things I should work on that are actually relevant to what's going on. Good! I started those articles. So these are the different Court of Fairies. And I'm actually going to get deeper into writing these out. I gotta find the section in the book that I had. Oh shit, that's where. Oh, that's where it is. Okay. So, I'm going to go through these I'm going to open these all. And I'm kind of going to just go down the line of who they are. Oh, that reminds me. I need to go back to Trello real quick. Sun Elves. Okay, the Fall Court of Fairies. Oh, a type. Oh, they added Adventuring Party. Cool. Consortium. Nope. I mean, technically court system, but I'm going to do a royal court. I'm just looking at all these because they're cool. Geopolitical. Holy... They added so many more. This is amazing. Adventuring Guild. Illicit. Oh. Military. Yeah, holy shit, this got expanded from the last time I looked at these. Okay, well, we need to go back up to court. Royal. Motto, slogan, axiom. We're going to avoid that, because they don't really have these. Okay, so this is the Fall Court. Demonim? Oh, no.
Demonym.
All right, Demonym. That was also kind of terrifying. Was not. I don't know what I was expecting. I pressed the vocalize this. Demonym. 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 For example, French is the demonym for someone from France. Oh god. Wow, yeah, some of these are... Some of these don't count. Okay, so I actually need to put the names. So yes, he is actually, the leader of this is actually Prince Oberon. Okay, the parent organization is the Court of Seasons. Geographic location. Elithra. Related ethnicities. I don't really have ethnicities. Disbandment. None of these. This is like, say the history of everything. Some of these do not actually work. Actually, I did do these. Ha ha ha. Good. Head of state. Doesn't work. Government system. Nope. Wait, Please tell me that this is a joke. Banana Republic. Some of these I actually need to look up. Listen, I don't know all of the different types of government. An exercise of absolute power, especially in a cruel and oppressive way. There's a lot of fucking words here that I don't know. Kakistocracy? Government by the least suitable or competent citizens of a state. Okay, what is... Critocracy. Government or holding of power by people selected on the basis of their ability. Okay. Machine government. Hive mind. It's definitely not a democracy. I want to make the assumption that corporatocracy is a government run by a corporation. There are some crazy ones here. Magocracy is a form of civil leadership only present in fantasy settings derived from the Latin word magos. Oh, so basically it's a government in which magic users rule. Magocracy. I think I know... meritocracy, I think, is also based on merit. This is probably an absolute monarchy, but these are freaking cool to go through. Ochlocracy? Government by mob rule. Oh my god, that's amazing. I should know what oligarchy is, but you like magocracy. So now that I'm thinking about it, magocracy would actually properly describe a period of time before the conclave of races. Oligarchy, a small group of people having control of a country, organization, or institution. Please tell me plutocracy is run by a dog. Government by the wealthy. Great. Sortition? The action of selecting or determining something by the casting or drawing of lots. I want to make a government based on that. Oh my god. Stratocracy? I'm learning so much today. Government by military forces. Oop. Technocracy. I'm assuming it's run by technology. Okay, the government or control of society or industry by an elite technical experts. Your sound is back. Meep, I am so sorry that you've been having trouble with sound. We are going through the different government systems and how freaking cool that... Thanatocracy or necroc... I have... Thanatocracy. No, not theocracy. Okay, fine. Okay, so a necrocracy is a government that still operates under the rules of a former dead leader. That's fantastic. I think theocracy is based on religion. Yeah, priest rule in the name of God or a god. Timocracy? What the fuck? A form of government in which possession of property is required in order to hold office. A form of government in which rulers are motivated by ambition or love of honor. Which one are you saying what about? I'm pretty sure I know what tribalism is. Yeah, the state or fact of being organized in a tribe or tribes. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, so necrocracy or thanatocracy is where the rulers are someone who died and is still ruling. It counts if you're undead. Did I miss this one? It's Ochlocracy. Oh yeah, that one's the one by mob rule. Yeah, this is an absolute monarchy. I was just incredibly interested. Oh no. Power structure system. There's more things for me to look up. Autonomous area. Client state, puppet state, confederation, dependent territory, federation, feudal state, provisional government, Okay, there's another one I don't know. What is a thalassocracy? I don't even fucking know how to describe that. It's a combination of words derived from the Greek language which translates to rule of the sea. The term is used to refer to states and nations that control or have domination over large expanse of sea or have naval supremacy either in commercial or military sense. Transnational... Yeah, no, none of... It's ruled by one person and magic. Economic system. Shit. I'm really trying to think of... Barter system. I think that... this is... So, the economy of the Fey Courts, because that's what we're getting into. The economy of the Fey Courts is governments are totally logical and there's nothing wrong with them. The economic system is based off of favors. You know what? I'm gonna... What's a gift economy? Economy. Where valuables are not traded or sold, but rather given without explicit agreement or for immediate or future rewards. Or it's a mode of exchange where valuables are not traded or sold, but rather given with an explicit agreement for immediate or future rewards. I think this might actually be a gift economy. That's weird. So yeah, so they trade favors. They actually have coins for favors, so they have minor favor, major favor, and wish. And each of those three are basically, they kind of scale differently. So minor favors are things like, oh, I'll trade you your goat and I'll give you something later. And so they give you your goat. Gift economy, by what Wikipedia says, it says a gift economy or gift culture is a mode of exchange where valuables are not traded or sold, but rather given without an explicit agreement. Oh no, it's definitely not a gift economy, because it's without an explicit agreement for immediate or future rewards. I wonder if it's a market economy then. Market economy is an economic system in which economic decisions and the pricing of goods and services are guided by the interactions of a country's individual citizens and businesses. I think it is actually still a market economy. Because the only difference is that it's not even goods and services. Again, it's the favor system. They don't... First off, their coins are made out of living metal or wood. I can get into this. Official currency. I'm going to have to copy and paste this. I mean... I don't know. Okay. Official currency. What is the coinage or other type of currency used, and what are its denominations? Official... thought we were on government stuff. I mean, yes, so technically this is a type of government. We're actually doing the Fall Court of Fairies. So it's talking about what its economic system is. Judicial body? Legislative body? Nope. Foreign relations. Fuck the other guy. Oh my god. Some of these just do not make sense with them. Official state religion. None. None. Agriculture and industry. Children. As fucked up as that is. Oh my god, yeah. So many of these are just no. I can't do most of these. That's crazy. Okay, the official currency of Ifiron is in the form of peaceful government system. All the military. So, technically the way that the courts work is that it is truly based on one's magical power. The more magical power you possess, the higher up you're seen, and the more you gain control over other people and the like. So, it's not even because it's not technically a magocracy, because there's only one individual who stands at top. Well, so magocracy would make sense if they were people. But it really comes down to you listen to the bigger fish. So everyone technically has to listen to in this case it's Prince Oberon. Because he's the most powerful in the region. He's not necessarily a mage, but he has powers. I'm just going to quickly finish this up. With 3 coins made of, god damn it, living steel material. Okay. We're just going to move over to these and just drop that directly. Damn it. Yeah, this is geopolitical. Oh, hey, languages. Actually, I will need to go back to that. Official currency. Drop that in there. Diplomacy. Diplomacy with Fae? That's funny. This makes me want to try and finish up more of my WorldAnvil. That's good. I like being a form of inspiration or motivation for people. Okay, they all have the same text because they all use the same damn currency. Even though technically I probably should have just done the courts of... No. No, because technically that's a different power system. Okay, so... we have that. I'm not doing religious. Create a new article and Sylvan, I think. Diplomacy with Fae? Fae? Yes, totally. I'm trying to remember how to spell. Okay, I spelled it wrong. Sylvan. Create and link, because they all speak Sylvan. These are very complicated questions and require me to make more Fae creatures in order to properly fill out who is part of who. Yeah, I think for the most part these are going to be very brief, and they're mostly just linking to other articles. So we're going to preview. You know what would help is if I hit save. God damn it. All of that ended up here. Shit. Okay, we're gonna... Hold on. There's some others. Add diplomatic relation. Relation scores. Official diplomatics. Okay. Hold on. Okay, so party 1. Oh, this is the... Did I do this? Is this the spring court? I accidentally did the wrong thing. Hold on. Okay. Diplomacy. Add diplomatic relation. Spring court of fairies. Official diplomatic status. It's complicated. Zero. This is really bad, but it's true. Winter Court of Fairies. 0. 0. It's complicated. And the Summer Court of Fairies. These are Fae we're talking about. This is not an easy thing to... Yeah. Oh, shit. I did not figure out where they're actually going to sit in the in the categories. Okay, they technically classify under the inner planes. Sorry, Sandels, we are navigating away. Cosmology, planes, inner planes. Shit. Yeah, it's gonna fall under Elithra. Okay, so the official category for it is going to be... Oh, fuck. I forgot I have 2 of them. Because I have... Gosh, I really need to put some work into mine. Thanks for inspiring me. No problem. Where the fuck do I have... Oh, that's where I have... Yep, because I've got creatures that are under the Shadow Veil and Elithra. Well, damn. Items and materials. We'll get around to those. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna try this. Nope, too far. Parent article. It is going to be Elithra. Because it technically falls under that. Design. Excerpt. Cool. No, don't do that. Save changes for now, and then I'm going to preview. Because I'm sure there's probably still nothing. I love that this is fucking doing that. Okay. Yeah, I need to do an excerpt. But first... Oh, I have 2 previews. I'm going to wrap up doing these. Capital is the Palace of Flowers. Oh, hey. I did that wrong. This is an absolute monarchy. Monarchy! Absolutely. What the fuck? Political family. Well, what did I do for... I'm trying to keep this all fucking organized. Oh, court. God damn. Ah, there you are. Royal court. None of those. Spring court. Vernal court. Yeah. Leader is... Yep. I need to create a new one. Princess Titania. This one I actually do have. Shit. This is where I need to save it and get the new information. Court of Seasons. Where did... Geographic location. Elithra. And then I think geopolitical, there were a few things that we did. Nope. Oh, it was government system. Absolute monarchy. Economic system. Market economy. It just so happens that the market happens to be favors. Neighboring geopolitical organizations. Oh, hey. I missed that. So this also gets really interesting. Hey, Fall Court of Fairies, it's complicated. I love adding these diplomatic relationships. This is really hilarious. Among the flowers and the... I kind of want this to rhyme. Among the flowers and over fields, the court of spring fairies is revealed. We're going with it. navigation category. Inner planes. Parent particle. Elythra. Save. We're also going to preview this one. God. Geopolitical. Because there's the neighboring... Wait a minute, did I not add that? Okay. Sylvan is the recognized language. I might just have to keep these as drafts, which is unfortunate, because there's so much information, but it's all on the side. Okay, who is this one? Okay, this is the Spring Court. It also has a bunch of shit that doesn't matter. This is the Summer Court. Okay. Type. Court. Royal. Alternative names. Summer Court. The Sealy Court. Yep. Don't care about most of these. Leader is... this is King... Solomon. Parent organization. This is the Court of Seasons. And Elythra. Yeah, this is a lot of repeats, and I apologize. But, you know, things happen. Capital City. This is the Palace of Fire. Okay, government system. This is the fun one. Economic system. Market economy. Recognized languages. Sylvan. Neighboring geopolitical ones. Fall, spring, winter. There is no official state religion. It's eat, capture kids, get souls. Hey, Annie! Welcome! This is getting funny. It's complicated. So right now I'm working on the Court of Fairies because they're kind of relevant. But I'm running into a problem where a lot of my stuff is needs additional help. Planes, parent article, Elythra. And I think it's good for that. We're going to preview. How are you doing tonight, Annie? It's all complicated. And look, it's the Winter Court of Fairies. They're pleasant. Royal Court. Leader. I definitely don't have this one. Queen Mab. Court of Seasons. Ifiron. Time for geopolitical. Capital. It's the Palace of Ice. No, no, it's not a meritocracy. Most definitely not a meritocracy. These are Fae. Spring, fall, summer. And I think at this point I've already done all the relations for them. So I don't really have to do much else for that. Yep. It's all complicated. I probably spelled something wrong. Navigation. Yeah, these are all going to be works in progress because there is not much here. Because all the information I put just goes right there, which is dumb. But I will actually publish it. That way they do show up. They're just going to be a little bit lacking. Yeah, I know. This is going to fucking start yelling at me. The Summer Court of Fairies. Oh. Uh-oh. Apparently, skipped frames detected 17% an hour ago. Well, what the hell is that all about? Oh. Oh, it is already 12:30 in the morning for me, but that's fine because it's Saturday and I'm usually up till like 2 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so I mostly wanted to see how it does here. So cosmology, planes, the inner planes. There we go. All 4 of them. Spick and span. Sorry you were eating frames. That's fine. I am a little bit hungry. Really, Annie? You're gonna correct me by 3 minutes now, 4 minutes? I'm just stepping off screen real quick because I have breadsticks and I'm hungry. Because I haven't eaten. Well, I mean, I have eaten, just not much. So I apologize for the loud noises. Oh, Jesus. Why are these stuck together? That's dumb. Okay, so I actually have the courts down, which is progress. Shoot. Okay. If you guys could give me just a minute or so. I need to run downstairs and grab something to drink. I have a tea that's sitting in the fridge, and I need it. I will be right back, I promise. Okay. I am the back. Yeah. One, a little kick of caffeine. And two, to help wash down the breadsticks. So, I need to focus on another thing. Because so far today, I've been doing a lot of structural things. Just kind of getting some things laid out and... yeah. Wow. Do I not have the shadow veil up? If so, that's weird. I have 5 words in this. I do not think I'm prepared to actually work on the shadow veil. So you know what? Let's do a new monster. Because that sounds like a lot of fun. So there's a few I want to... got a whole book with a bunch of little inspirations for them. So, let's see. I'm going to give you guys some free range in this. I'm going to start listing off a few that I have. Let's see. Wow, actually quite a bit of religious things. A note on to research how aqueducts work. That's not a monster. That's more... God damn. Okay, apparently... I have a lot of questions like... optometrists? Would they have... God damn. I swear I do have monsters in here. Oh, okay, so here's the first one I have. In quotes, it's Monster of the Corn. Some demon-like creature that hides in farm fields. What's another one I've got here? Fire tornadoes. I think I start getting into monsters a bit later. I have an NPC here. It's called Mr. Nibbles. And it's a sentient cat that's a gang leader. Fucking Mr. Nibbles. Dear God, was I high when I wrote that? Shit. Annie, you want me to do Mr. Nibbles? It's Don Nibbles to you. I'm gonna go through a few more things, but we will return to Mr. Nibbles. It's all... Oh, shit. Okay. So I have here, corpse butterflies. Mr. Nipples. No. Mr. Nibbles the sentient cat. So corpse butterflies, which are just giant butterflies that eat corpses. This one isn't so much. This isn't so much a monster, but it's a demon drug. Some of these are just quick notes that like I don't have flushed out thoughts on these. They're like, hey, you should do these. It's a demon drug that causes temporary possession by a demon. Let's see. Hypnosis butterfly. Mushroom landmines. Ruse ravens. That's a note from Katie. Memory/dream mosquitoes. I remember the original thought I had when I was writing that, where it's a mosquito that would land on like your head and would actually suck out memories or dreams from you. Mind burrs. No fucking clue what I was thinking there, but sure. Sounds like the pollinators in this world are quite fucked up. Listen, this world is just fucked up. I also have 2 spell ideas, which is Soften Stone and Hardened Stone. That's my Spring Court. Okay, notes on knights and squires and stuff. That's a group of adventurers that are to protect blood elementals. Oh, this is a good one. It's an illusory trail. It's a monster that causes travelers to go off the path and then devours them. An extra-dimensional monster that takes the shape of a door to catch prey. I think I already did. I think that one was a repeat, because I have Living Scarecrow, which I think is... Oh, no. These were different ones. So, Monster of the Corn was something else. The Living Scarecrow was actually Scarecrow. Okay, Annie, you said that one. Which one are you talking about? The extra-dimensional monster that turns into a door? You like the trail. You like... Okay, you like the death scenery. The illusory trail. I wrote... Oh, God. Okay, I've got a few more. Pumpkin demons. One that I called Corpse Burrower. Grave robbers find a tunnel at the bottom of a grave and they follow it. That was kind of the start for a short story. A bird-catching monster that hides in tall grass. My favorite is definitely the cat mafia boss. We will be returning to Mr. Nibbles. Some of these are actually... Okay, one of them I have here is a legendary sea monster. I just have... That causes maelstroms. Kind of like Charybdis. Wow, some of these notes are really fucking hard to read. I just wrote Plague of Spiders, Web Parachutes. My fucking notes are weird. I wrote Cave Mimic, which is specifically a mimic that takes the form of a cave entrance. Oh, God! Rock-burrowing crocodiles. Why am I like this? This one is also a fish crocodile. You can tell when I started watching some YouTube videos on evolution and like historical things. Oh, these are some types of baptisms. Here's an item idea. Demon masks to hide from demons. Demon that spreads through blood transfusion. Special flowers to ward off demons. This was the entire part of me watching Demon Slayer, and I'm like, oh, hey. The crocs can burrow through stone. This was inspired by Shark Week. Sky sharks. TIL alligators can hold their breath for 24 hours. Crocodiles can only do it for 2. Oh, okay. Fine. Stone burrowing alligators. Yeah, so sky sharks. And venomous frogs. And yes, I mean venomous, not poisonous. And also venomous trees. That's the current end of my notes in this book. I'm double checking this book. Oh, did I actually do one on... No, I didn't do one on fire hydras. There's also... I have a large herbivore reptile, a sand rock, which is basically just a rock but the desert. Well, you can totally use crocs. I just managed to glean new info via bar trivia tonight. Those are always great. Yeah, some things I just come up with as I'm... while I'm playing. Four words. Book of Many Sharks. I love that idea. A book of summoning sharks. Or no, a deck of many sharks. It's just every card you pull brings more sharks. But you don't know if that's the only card in the deck. It just summons sharks. Oh, okay, here is the temple for Into the Serpent Strip. That's a lot. Oh god. I need to look through this book more. Because there's some things that are, whoo! I need to follow up on. Oh, and here's the children's fairy tale stuff. Encounter with the Mushroom Ladies. I forgot about that one. And that's the end of my notes there. Okay, so so far the trail that eats people, Mr. Nibbles, and I swear it was just a deck of many things. I just seem to be able to draw the shark a lot. So there's Mr. Nibbles was one. The trail that is illusory and eats people is another. Let's see. There's one other that was light. So let's do a monster first, and then we'll do Mr. Nibbles. Because I think Mr. Nibbles will be a good one. So we're going to do the trail, the illusory trail. I gotta refine that in my book here. Because I want to make sure that I actually, like, check. Oh, there it is. Okay. And I actually had plans to put this in a book. So it's good that we're doing this. You vote the trail or Crocs. Okay. So we're going to go to summary. And it is going to be a species. So the first thing to do, which I think is going to be important, is going to be naming this thing. So I'm going to see if I can actually find this freaking name generator. Unless people have suggestions for names. I'm always open to that, because usually naming things is the thing I suck at the most. Motorcycle no, I don't want motorcycle clubs. What the fuck? What's the point of that? Place names, no. Real names, no. Fantasy names. Is there like a monster name generator? Yeah, monster names. Sweet. We're just gonna kind of hit this a few times. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll catch one that I really like, and then I'll merge it with one later. Okay, immediately my brain is going to Drift Trail. Bone Wing. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Tikesh? Does that stand for something, or Tikesh? Tikesh. I think I'm trying to pronounce that right. Again, I don't know what a bone wing is, but I'm writing it down. Oh, right. There was also another piece of inspiration I had that I need to write down in our Discord. Angorfa is Welsh for trail. Ooh. Hold on. It was... Okay. In our Discord, it was, sea moose. I sort of like Angorfa because of that translate. Hinky punks. Well, I don't want to take it if it's from Harry Potter. I think I might go with Angorfa. 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 Ooh, I do like that twist. Let's go with that. Okay, so first off, the one thing I do to make this easier is... So this is going to be a forest creature. So I try to put the category so I can get it right. And forest on here shows up in the bestiary. So I try to organize them based on different things. If you guys actually want to see some of these things, I'm more than happy to talk about them because they're fun. But we're going to go back to this. We don't have a parent article for this. I like to do the excerpt just to give a hint at what it does. Staying on the trail is not always the safest route. Because that's fun. So first off, immediately I'm going to save changes. So I'm not going to go quite into writing a short story on stream. It'll give me time to actually work on those. But for this, I actually can work on, like, what are its aspects. So So side note about WorldAnvil. I know why they do this, and it's really nice. They have conservation status. I have never used this box. Ever. There is no conservation status for the things of my world. People just want everything to die. Okay. So, the real question behind this is, what does it actually look like? I guess I'll get into I get the feeling is mutual for the most part. Yeah. You are not wrong, Annie. So I've got a hint of an idea here. So, for perception and sensory / extrasensory capabilities, one of the things is it's going to I need to burn it into my mind what it's called. Engorpha. Okay. My name is Jake, and I'm a nerd. And my name's Andrew, and I'm a bigger nerd. Hey, I know you aren't doing the croc right now, but Croc Cracker is a cool name. That's funny. Oh no, Andrew's here. He's gonna learn what horrible monsters I'm gonna throw at them. I don't care. Within the Engorpha's illusory within the Engorpha's territory. He just woke up an hour ago. Ooh. And it's probably going to tell me... Oh. Okay, so it has the ability to know the location of all the creatures when someone enters the boundaries of its territory. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. Because I do like to discuss the genetics and reproduction of monsters. Also, is that a Katie I heard in the background? No. Katie is asleep. I think she went to sleep 2 hours ago. Oh, this is tough. Yeah. Yeah, so I've only put 2 sets of coals on it, so this bowl should actually last a while longer, but, I just needed to let my throat rest a bit. It was a bit rough. I may have packed it a bit too tight. Thank you, Grammarly, for watching my back. God damn it. Really? You corrected it? You are getting on my nerves. With that bowl, you should be able to get 5 sets of coals on it. Yeah. Again, so I didn't burn the whole thing down when I was done with it. I just took the coals off and I'm just not smoking it right now. Hold on. Okay, so they often only need a few animals a week. However, as they become more hungry, their illusions get stronger. Making it so as they get hungrier, it's easier to fall into their trap. Okay, anatomy and morphology. This is the part that I'm kind of struggling with right now. I'm trying to think of a monster type, what I want it to actually look like when you finally encounter it. If you can see past its illusions. God, I'm actually thinking of something. From A Quiet Place. No, I want the whole thing. No, that's the. So this is the creature from A Quiet Place. But I do like the idea of Serpentine. Which, by the way, these monsters are just fucking cool. I love looking at monsters. Anyway, back to this. I like to drive in a serpentine fashion. And Gorfa's... I'm going to give it some more... It doesn't really need camouflage, but it helps. I'll read this out in just a second. Okay, so an Angorpha's body is incredibly long, often measuring 30 feet in length. Its body is a leaf green, allowing it to blend in more easily with surrounding trees to give the appearance of vines. Usually the illusions it casts mask its presence, but the camouflage, but the natural camouflage, and I spelt that wrong, I know, Grammarly. Bullshit! Whatever. Grammarly's like, I don't know what this word is. There we go. You finally figured it out. Okay. Usually the illusions masks... The illusions it casts mask its presence, but the natural camouflage is important for when it's digesting food. devours food in a similar manner to serpents. With a large mouth on one end, resembles more the mouth of a lamprey eel. Don't try to correct me on that. So basically, it's just like this massive mouth just kind of stretches open. Its muscles are incredibly strong, allowing it to hold onto trees to help its navigation through its territory. Yeah. Which it will use to constrict prey that has become aware of... Actually, no, I'm just gonna... Okay. So, big, muscular, snaky boy with lamprey-like eel mouth, but it doesn't really describe one of the biggest things about it. We'll get into this. Okay, genetics and reproduction. My brain, for some reason, is just going like these two 30-foot length creatures suddenly bundling up and getting knotted up together. Okay. How this species reproduces, gestation method and period. Can they just be egg laying? That's probably what I was gonna do. Gorfas are an egg-laying species. They lay their eggs in corpses of their prey to allow the young Angorfa an early meal upon hatching. So you find any dead bodies off the trail, you might want to just burn it. These eggs are... Oh my god, what's it called? Oh. No. let's see. I feel like there needs to be some form of migration because for the most part that they kind of just stick in one area. Male and Gorfus. I need to stretch this. If the female she lets Okay, so male and Gorfus travel to a female and Gorfus territory. If the female accepts the male, she lets it pass through. She lets it pass into her territory. Fertilize eggs. If she does not accept male, she will likely devour. During the season, during the reproductive season, female Angorphas are far more hostile. Okay, cool. Growth rates and stages. Gorfas spawn in corpses of the parents. Parents prey until they are large enough to capture small animals on their own. They start by luring small animals into illusory dwellings similar to what an animal would inhabit to devour them. Ecology and habitat. Angorphas inhabit wooded areas with lots of cover. They prefer areas near populated they prefer locations near populated areas. With lots of covers? Bullshit. Areas to, Actually, no, not near populated areas. They prefer locations of well-traveled roads. Locations near well-traveled roads. And Gorfa finds an ideal area. It creates an illusory trap for that takes up a large region of space. This illusion can appear as a branch in a road, an animal trail, or some other something to convince creatures off of their normal paths. As the Engorfa grows. Hungrier? Yeah. This illusion becomes harder to detect. So it leads an animal into its territory. It will ambush the creature, attempting to strangle it by constriction. Attempting to strangle it by constriction. Oh, I should probably mention something else about its perception and sensory. And Engorfa does not have eyes. When it does not have a territory set up, it can detect the presence of creatures within a smaller area. Oh, I should probably also talk about how big this illusory area becomes. This territory can grow in size the longer the Engorfa remains in the area. Some have reported areas as large as several square miles. Because, we don't want to make this thing even more terrifying or something. So I hope this isn't too boring for everyone. I know I'm just kind of like going along and my brain is just spilling out. Huh. So how is everyone's night going so far? I just needed a little bit of food. I love monsters, by the way. During the winter months, Angorfa enters a state of hibernation where it masks its presence with a small illusion. There we go. Amazing. This thing is kind of terrifying. Which is perfect. Oh, wait, no. So we're gonna go... These things live anywhere between 30 and 100 years. Okay. Includes areas of wild magic, natural portals, or elemental fallout. Angorphas are quite intelligent, being able to pick up on the magical abilities of its prey and focusing on them. They have been known to strangle prey such that they don't alert other members of its group. They will also use illusions to separate members from their groups. Yeah, most of this is uses, byproduct, exploitation. The internal organs of an Angorpha are commonly used in potions that are strong in illusion, that are strong in illusion magic. Voila! They cannot be domesticated. They are not sapient creatures, so I'm going to now preview this. We got quite a bit of information on this. I like this a lot. Cool. So, did I already add that to my Trello board? Yes, the Ngorfa, because I haven't done a short story on it yet. I also might not, because I might just put this in a book. And short stories are fun too, so. Awesome. Now I'm gonna remove that from here. Ngorfa. Sweet! Finally took something out of my book. Alright, so it is time for an NPC now. And I think at this point this may be the last thing that I work on tonight, because it is 1:30 in the morning for me. God damn. We are going to do Mr. Nibbles. It's motherfucking Mr. Nibbles time! So. Character. Mr. Nibbles. Oh my god, year of birth? We're not doing that yet. Circumstances of birth. No. Okay, so, one thing we need. And you know what? It's time to do some fun research. Why? I should have not been surprised by that. We're gonna look at kittens for a second. Because we need to figure out what kind of cat Mr. Nibbles is gonna be. I don't want to do just a black cat because I feel like that's completely obvious. This one's funny. But no. Let's get serious here. What kind of cat is Mr. Nibbles? Can't believe I am looking at pictures of cats for world building purposes. This is fantastic. Oh my god, I think this is the style. I don't know what that's called though. Black cat with white. Ah! Hey! Oh my goodness, Meep! Thank you for the donation! And Nerdlebot is slow. Oh. Vlad the... Nope. We're... a tuxedo cat. Yes! He's a freaking tuxedo cat. I can't believe I saw that cursed image of Vlad the cat. Bipolar cat or piebald cat? For example, black or tabby. Whereas the low to medium grade white spotted limited to the face, paws, throat are otherwise known as tuxedo cats. Have a great night, Meep. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call him a tuxedo cat. I also need to figure out... Okay. Continents. Ifiron. Okay. People of Ifiron. I know he's a cat, but... God, how tall are cats usually? I can't believe I'm looking this up. How big are cats? This seems like a fucking loaded question, but you know what? Don't care. Google had a much better result. Okay, height. So about 10 inches. And he's gonna be a chonky boy. Mr. Nibbles is this fat tuxedo cat. Oh, God. I can't even do a species because all it's going to be is cat. Okay, current. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, I'm gonna... Yellow eyes. I can't believe I'm fucking doing this. Nibbles. That's literally all he is. I can't believe I'm... Oh my God, this is just getting worse and worse. Mr. Mr. Nibble started out as a stray cat. The streets of the City of Gold. One day, he was lured into the home of a wizard who then cast a spell to give him sentience. We are going off the deep end here, folks. Upon realizing his state in the world, Mr. Nibbles escaped the home of the wizard and to gather to get aid in his ambitions. He started to threaten local farmers. No, he started blackmailing local farmers by convincing the local cat population to stop hunting rodents in the farmers' stores. This influence, he was able to gain more power until eventually he became a I need to double check words. Syndicate cat. What? Became the leader of a local gang known as, oh god, I need to come up with a gang name. This is bad. Gang/clan names. Why do I think French is... Nope. Huh. The Golden Cats. Because I have lost all control over my life. Several have tried to depose him. But with enough strings, you will let that happen. Okay. Became the leader of the Golden Cats gang. He knows common and cat. Morality and philosophy. To obtain whatever pleasures he desires. This is usually fish and drugs. Mr. Nibbles. Magical sentience. him more intelligence than he had before. With his instincts as a cat, this makes him a formidable foe. Often sets up elaborate ambushes and is actually a skilled tactician. I can't believe I'm writing this about a cat. Mr. Nibbles also eventually put a hit out on the wizard who gave him sentience so that he couldn't create other cats like him. Fantastic. Let's see. There's a lot here, and I will probably get more into that later as I dig more into his personality. Affiliated organization primary. Golden Cats. City of Gold. Come on. Dear God, that took it long enough. God of Dawn of the Golden Cats. There's a lot here. Pets and hobbies. Wow. Sections. Design. His cute appearance does not match his ferocity. Does not match his temper. Navigation. People of Ifiron. Because, yeah. Holy shit. Okay, I just wrote an entire article on Mr. Nibbles. Okay. So, I think that's what we're gonna call it for the night. Thank you everyone who stopped by and actually, contributed to, tonight's stream. Helping me give ideas and what I should work on. I feel like I got quite a bit done, and yeah, we're gonna call it for the night. Hopefully next week we will actually be picking up some D&D again. I apologize that we didn't play tonight, but I think this was fun. So, anyway, have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys Sunday, where I'll be painting a Critical Role mini. So, have a good night, all.